Welcome to the Univangelica 60 Scientific Production Simpósio of the Nursing course. Lisa, and this is my colleague Dennis. We are at the English tutors of the Nursing International Group of Univangelica.
Yes, and today we are here to honor our friends that are graduating. Congratulations, girls. We're so proud and happy to have helped a little bit and to be able to participate with you today, especially with the great help since the beginning from Professor Ligia.
Thanks, teacher, for this opportunity. We are all grateful.
And this symposium was organized by Professors Rosana Mendes Bezerra and Sandra Valéria Pereira. We are also honored to have here with us Luiz Eduardo and Nadia Marial here. They work as international programs consultants and are here representing NAI.
Hi there. Oh, sorry.
Hello. Now we pass the word to you.
Okay, thank you, Elisa. Thank you, Dennis. It's really a pleasure and honor to be here representing the International Affairs Center of Univangelica on behalf of Professor Marisa Spindola, the academic coordinator of NAI. I would like to thank the nursing program, Professor Sandra, Professor Ligia, for always being there with us, believing in this project, and offering their students all these international opportunities. This specific program with nursing students started many years ago, way before I joined the international department. And the goal was to prepare these nurses for an academic international career. So since this started way before I joined, I would like to acknowledge my colleagues because I'm really, reaping the harvest of their work. So I would like to acknowledge Talita and Elisa for their work in this project. And I would like to congratulate the students who are graduating. Great job. You've made it. Good luck with your presentation, and I hope you have a very successful career ahead of you. And again, the International Affairs Center is at your disposal. We offer many opportunities for international students, so my office is open. Even though these times are hard, I'm just an email away, so in case you need to talk to us to find out about the opportunities, follow us on our social media, email me. We're more than happy to help you. And congratulations to everyone.
Thank you very much. Today, we're going to have two presentations. We're going to have Dani and Milena presenting about their work on the behavior of heterosexual women in a monogamous relationship regarding HIV. And later, we're going to have Karine presenting about nursing and medication administration safety. So we are going to have now the word, we're passing it to teacher Ligia.
Okay. Hi, good afternoon. It's a great pleasure to stay with you today. That we stay here today for you, present your paper team in English, and we stay really, really proud of you. This work is difficult when you have only two presentations in Portuguese. But you are very, very brave girls because you presentation in Portuguese and now your presentation in English. So we really stay happy with you. The sky is the limit for you. So I need to say thank to the Univangelica that give to us this opportunity. Thanks for the teacher Rosana and Sandra Valéria, because they help us in everything. So now we will start the first presentation with Danielle and Milena. So girls, be calm. You study this title for 1 year and a half, so you know everything about this, okay? And you can start.
Thank you. One moment. Can everyone see it?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Okay. So, good afternoon to everyone. I am academic Daniela Oliveira Lima, and this is my colleague Milena de Paula Menezes. I greet everyone on behalf of Professor Rosana, and we're gonna now present to you guys our research with the following theme: the behavior of heterosexual women in a monogamous relationship towards HIV, with the guidance of Master Professor Tatiana Caixeta Aranha. Well, the human immunodeficiency virus HIV is a heterovirus that actively reduces the functioning of the immunology of the woman body. Figueiredo and other present factors share as the culture of the society in which it is inserted, the religion practiced, cause of extramarital relationships, and the constant no using of condoms. In 2016, 1 million people died from HIV-related causes worldwide, with 36.7 million people were living with HIV by the end of 2016, and with 1.8 million new cases of virus infection worldwide. For Figueiredo, the main reason for the increase in the number of heterosexual women infected with HIV and AIDS is due to the reluctance to use condoms with their husbands or partners, which may be related to the sexist concept of marital fidelity due to the discomfort of one or both parties and related to the retrograded culture in which female submission is preached. So one must be aware that if one partner is infected, the other will potentially be infected, which implies a late intervention for treatment, as most people discover being infected when they are at a more advanced stage of the disease. In this context, the question is, what are the behavior factors of unsafe sexual practice in the heterosexual woman in a stable relationships? Goals. Overall goal. To investigate in Brazilian scientific literature the behavior of heterosexual women in the stable relationships towards HIV. Specific goal. Describe the cultural factors that are interested in the HIV prevention in the heterosexual woman. Describe the role of nurse in HIV prevention. This research is an integrative review where studying the area under discussion are analyzed thus reaching a conclusion of the subject. Virtual database. Latin American Caribbean Center on Health Science, Lilacs Bireme, Scientific Electronic Library Online, SCL, PubMed, Cochrane Collaboration, Equator Network Library, Academic Google, where publication, sorry, were made available using them in combination, refining full test, language in Portuguese, and year of the publication between 2015 and 2019. Descriptors. Disease, virus, sexually transmitted disease, sexually transmitted virus disease, HIV infections. So this is some of our inclusion criteria, which is the subject descriptors as HIV, AIDS, heterosexual relationships, risk of contamination, and forms of prevention, journals that address qualitative research reports, articles published in the Portuguese language, articles that study the female population, and using publications in the period of 2015 and 2019. Our exclusion criteria is the articles with quantitative methodological approach or mixed approach, articles addressing HIV associated with males, and other than research reports. After the research is performed in the databases and libraries described before, the filter selection occurred and 421 articles were found that fits. So on table 1, we have the demonstration of the selection progress according to the descriptors. So some of our databases are BDENF, Medline, and Lilacs. Our descriptors are HIV and AIDS, which in full text in Portuguese, by the descriptors, we found 126 articles. The descriptor heterosexual relationships, we found 73 articles. The risk of contamination, we found 104 articles. And the descriptor forms of prevention, we found 118 articles, which bring us to a total of 421 articles selected for reading. And from those, we selected 18 articles for our data collection, for our database and our discussion. Regarding the years of publication of the articles, between 2015 and 2019, the collected data was described in Table 1. So here in Table 1, we have the distribution of the selected articles by year of publication. So in 2015 and 2019, we got 5 articles from each year. On 2016 and 2017, we got 1 article from each year. And on 2018, we got 6 articles, which bring us to a total of 18 articles. After selecting and reading the articles, 18 articles were used for data collection and discussion, clinical protocol and therapeutic guidelines for the management of HIV infection in adults. From the 18 articles submitted to content analysis to identify evidence and results, the table was created presenting the disposition of the codes of each category and the respective results in Chart 2. So here on Table 2, we have the codes and main results of the articles, which is coded from A1 to A18 with the results of the articles. For Category 1, we have the title as Cultural Values and Behavior of Women Towards HIV. And here we have Table 4 with the distribution of the articles on the behavior of heterosexual women in a stable relationship towards HIV according to codification, author, year, and periodic. So it is coded from A1 to A14 with the author, year, and periodic. On code A1, we can identify that women's behaviors are based on the trust, fidelity, and romanticism of the monogamous relationship, thus preventing the use of condoms in their relationships and creating a patriarchal fidelity value. That is, a relationship based on total fidelity to the partner, which implies giving up on safe sexual practices. On Code A12, it reports 6 factors that decisively interfere with the preventive behavior of women, which is absence of condoms in a stable relationship, gender and power relationships, female submission in effective relationships, racism, violence against women, drug use, and socioeconomic situation. In Code A14, stated that regardless of any ideological, cultural, age group, or level of education, women demonstrated knowledge to the importance of condom use, but for the other hand, they were contrary to their use in all types of relationships, which implies that the vast majority have at least the basic knowledge to the importance of the condoms, but for one or several reasons, don't make use of it. So for category 2, the role of nurses in relation to HIV or AIDS contagion in a heterosexual and monogamous women's group. So here we have table 6 with the discrimination of the main conclusions related to category 2, the role of nurses in relation to HIV infection with AIDS or HIV. It is coded from A15 to A18 with the main conclusions. On code A15 and A16, they reaffirm the importance of nurses adding their knowledge is shown to be a tool not only for awareness, but also for comfort as such a difficult time that is the diagnosis and the treatment of AIDS and HIV. So in code A17 and A18, the nurse has a mission to reassure and also inform the family members regarding measures to be taken in the treatment and make it clear that if the prescription of the medication is followed to the letter, it is possible for the patient to have a normal life like any other citizen. But it should also be warned that carelessness with the treatment can lead to complications and consequently to death. Okay. Opa, não, era um enfermeiro. Sorry. This mesmo. So it is up to us nurses to practice in the identification of human needs, to know how to listen to the common complaints and fears generated by the disease, developing a greater capacity of nurse care, and thus help the reconstruction of these people, encourage them to live with the virus, seeking a better quality of life, and continue participating in the society like any other individual. So it was not uncommon to verify that women think that the risk of AIDS or HIV contraction is a problem that always affects someone else other than them themselves, that their relationship is based on fidelity and total trust in their partners. The role of nurses is of great importance within this subject, since their performance is paramount to the dissemination of information in the counseling of patients and their families. And these professionals need more information and constant improvement on the subject, especially emphasizing the importance of working with the problem of acceptance of the disease. So we suggest that other researchers develop studies addressing the context of women's vulnerability to HIV, so that they can have a greater access to information and that they can impact them for the abandonment of old habits, and that the prevention will be a part of their daily lives.
AIDS is a major problem to be faced all over the world. Dying with he cares research far beyond the capacity of a country. A single country doesn't have ability to deal with it. Nelson Mandela, thank you all.
Girls, proud. Now, Karine, you can prepare your presentation. And when Karine finish, I will talk about the two works, okay, about the two presentations. So, Karine, it's with you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So let's start. Good afternoon, everyone. I greet the board, our dear Professor Lígia Brasmelo, and the NIE team. My colleague Daniele Freire Araújo and I, Karine Dawat, we elaborated together, and today I'm going to present you the course conclusion paper with this title, Nursing and Medical Safety. We have guidance from specialist Professor Angélica Lima Brandão Simões, and as our co-advisor, Professor Rosana Mendes Bezerra. Patient safety, it's understood as studies and practices developed by qualified professionals to avoid the damage that occurs in the health area. The main goal of these actions is to apply effective, attentive, and precise assistance in such a way as to provide safe and quality care. In the 19th century, the care with risk management was totally changed by the pioneer Florence Nightingale, who, with her environmentalist vision, she realized the need for changes in care security. In 1999, through the report To Err is Human, the subject gained more visibility around the world. And in 2004, the World Health Organization launched the World Alliance for Patient Safety, which brings guidelines to ensure safe care. In the meantime, the Ministry of Health brought Ordinance 529 that found the National Patient Safety Program, and together with Anvisa, the RDC 36, which brings about the creation of the Patient Safety Center. Faced with international goals, the World Health Organization has proposed the safe use of harmless medication as the third global patient safety challenge. The interest in this topic comes from the importance of medication administration to ensure patient safety. The mistakes from the use of medication can result in serious harm to the client's health, permanent issues, and even death. For the scientific public, this study is extremely relevant, and it makes it possible to discuss the improvement in care in order to benefit the patient, who is the main part of the health processes, and to ensure that he received humanized, effective, and safe care. This all leads us to the guiding question. What are the findings in the literature related to drug safety provided by nursing, that recurrent adverse events, and how should nursing proceed to promote patient drug safety? Our general goal is knowing how the scientific literature points to the nursing services directed at patient safety in medication, and our specific goals are: describe the main adverse drug events found in the provision of healthcare, describe the role of nursing in reporting the adverse event, and identify the use of protocols for the practice of medication safety. According to Mendes, Silveira, and Galvão, 2008, the integrative review, it's a method that consists of an investigation research that allows the synthesis of material according to the theme based on database. 6 steps. The first one is the selection of the theme, then the search for data in the literature, classification of research with assessment, understanding of the results, and explanation with the categorization of the data. The research was carried out in the BVS in the databases BDenv, Lilacs, and Medline. We used the descriptors patient safety and medication errors. We also used the Boolean descriptor and. Articles from 2014 to 2019, full texts, online, resulting from original research in Portuguese and English. We excluded articles that do not fit the proposal languages outside the time frame and texts that are not complete. The analysis was performed through a detailed reading of the chosen articles to identify the subjects and data, and were selected and discussed. This provided the reading and research of possible answers to the question of the project. Now we're leading to the results. We adopt a chart with significant topics such as subjects, authors, type of study, journal, place of research, year of publication, and sample number. The total of articles included in the sample was, in the first pair of desks, was 3. Patient safety and adverse events were 3 articles. And in the second, patient safety and medication errors, 19. Upon reading the sample, 3 categories emerged. The first one, adverse events and most recurrent medication errors. The second one, measures implemented to prevent medication errors. And the third, problems encountered in the notification process of medication-related adverse events. These articles were separated by category. In the first, 17, in the second, 4, and in the third, 3. 1 minute. In the first one, we can highlight that the mistakes made by nursing were preventable, and they happened when the nurse team was not following the correct sequence established during the procedure. In the second one, the implementation of the patient safety culture. And in the last one, we see that the health team see that error as an isolated event and the responsibility of one single person. Final considerations. The strategies for patient safety are very important in the assistance. We found some barriers in the notification process as the professionals that doesn't know how to notify in the system. ICU is the place that has more cases of mistakes related to the medication because of the amount of procedures, and the most common mistakes found were wrong doses, incorrect dilution, and wrong medication. We also realized that the manual descriptions are one of the problems in the process, ones that some doctors do not write in legible letters. The way is invest in changes that encourage teamwork, intensify training, formulation of checklists and protocols. These are some of our references. Thank you for your time.
So, first of all, I need to say that I stay really, I have a proud of you, you 3 girls, very brave. And we need remember that you girls have a counselor a guidance counselor that help you to work in your paper term. So now I will give the words for them. First to Tatiana Caixeta, that she wants to talk some things for you. Now it's with you, Tatiana.
Congratulations, Milena, Daniela, and Karina. I am very proud you, and thank you, Lígia, for the event, and congratulations for the event. Thank you.
Thanks, teacher. Tatiana, Professor Tatiana. And now, it's with you, Rosana. I give the word for you.
Good evening. Today is a happy day. Girls, congratulations. I'm very happy. Congratulations.
So, one most of the old are proud with you, it's because talking English, it's a challenge. And we need lose afraid, and you girls do this today. I need to say that your paper time that you presentation showing to us today now, you know that you stay approved, you pass. So soon, from now on, I can say that you, oh, this is so sad, you don't know my students. But it's really good that now you are my colleagues of nurse. Welcome to the nurse world. The world needs us. This year, it's the year of the nurse. We have the nurse now. So the health needs us in all aspects to take care of the people. We are the light in the dark, okay? So we are really proud. Every presentation of paper time, I want to cry because I'm so happy that you lose your afraid to talk English, because it's difficult. It's difficult to me too. Yes, to everybody. But we need to talk. You know that we have a colleague that works now in New York. She graduated in Evangelica. She works and she's nurse there. So now you need to work in your paper term and publish. Don't finish yet. But you have many helps. Okay, count always with me, okay? And Luiz, Nadia, Tatiana, Rosana, Denise, Elisa, thanks for everything. You are really important to us and really important for this moment. Okay?
Professor Lígia?
Yes. And now
can I thank you? I'd like to thank you, especially you, because you were one of the persons that more encouraged me about the internationalization program, nursing and here Univangelica. And I'd like to say that you made an enormous difference in my life. And I'd like to say thank you. And I'd like to thank my friends and my family. They are watching me, probably. I heard that they are. And I say that without you all, I will never could do something like that. And thank you, Professora Rosana. You were an amazing advisor. I will carry you all in my heart forever. And I thank you, Dennis, for your guidance and for your friendship too. And thank you, guys, and my colleagues, Daniele and Milena. Thank you for all these years together. I'd like to say that I'm very grateful today. I'm thankful for all these moments that I live here in the nursing course, and I'll never forget you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the words and for mentioning us. And I will also like to thank especially you three teachers that's been a part of this journey with us. Rosana, for every little thing that you did for us, helping us with every step of this research, because you as the teacher from this subject, you are a great part of this too. Not only Tatiana for guiding us through this, but you for helping us in every little thing that we may have some difficulty or something, or some question that maybe our guidance teacher may not be available at the time. So I would really like to thank you, because you helped us a lot to make this happen. Tatiana, I don't even know what to say. I mean, you didn't give up on us, né? For start, which is also very important. And as I said in our presentation in Portuguese, we couldn't have done this without you. And of course, Glaucia, which helped when you weren't around. But you're gonna be a part of our lives forever. And I don't want to cry right now. But I always do, so I really want to thank you for every little time that you gave us. I'm gonna start crying again. And Ligia is one that's gonna be in my heart for every time that I was with her. Wonderful. It was wonderful. It was like talking to a friend, but also the teacher that helped us when we were on the field. And as I told her then, and I told Maylene yesterday, that women's health and obstetrician is my main thing, like my passion. So they are inspirations for me, as well as both of you, because, well, you guys are a part of our lives. We can't forget everything that we've been through. We can't forget every people that we met, the ones that were in class with us, the ones that were in field with us. And maybe we won't be in touch in a couple of years, but we'll never know. Maybe we'll be colleagues. We'll work together. So I just like to thank all of you.
Thank you so much.
Girls, I cry now. I always said for you, and it's true. I feel the same love that I feel for you. It's the same love that I feel to my sons. So I want that everything that is happening in your life, it's wonderful. I want the best for you. And you have many potential. You can do this, okay? So I want to say thank you for your family that stay here with you now in this moment. I need to thank to Nai again, Dennis, everybody, and Uni Evangélica that give this opportunity for us. So always come to talk with us, because we want this. Okay, girls? I love you.
I love you. I love everybody. Woo!
Bye-bye. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.
Good night to everybody.
Bye.
And we see you later. Bye.
Bye bye.